We're about to find out how good the lawn really is. It's not too bad. We wave at Bill. Thanks, Bill. Well, thanks, Bill and Jason, for the load. Let's get on with this project. So there's a pile of dirt, the original carport, which is getting moved over here somewhere. Snowmobile trailer, snow plow. This is all the stuff I cut down. Oh, that's right. I'm going to take that white spruce too, aren't I? Yeah, there's a lot of stumps in here too. Well, I gotta run to the dentist real quick here. I hope they can glue my crown back on, because that rotten milk dud pulled my crown off. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for the milk dud for Halloween. So I'm worried about this white spruce falling on the carports eventually. And their roots are pretty shallow. So I'm going to dig out the roots on this side and try to push it that way. I don't know, I think we can push her over. That is a big tree. The stump's probably 18 inches. You can see it rocking a little bit. I dug all the way, well, not all the way around it. And then I built this little ramp right here to push. Think that'll work? Now, we're gonna have to go up here and push where we were before. Well, it's definitely rocky. By the skidder Timbo, it pushes right over, wouldn't it? So I took my dirt pile from right there, built myself a ramp so I could push even higher on this tree. And hopefully be pushing down a little bit instead of the machine. Whoa! Instead of the machine trying to climb. A little better, but not really. Oh, I think it's gonna go. We got her made now. Oh, go. I don't have enough hands. Finally went. Yeah, that looks a little different. Took out the spruce, a couple balsam. Well, they're back there. Gonna have to chop them up. I limbed that big white spruce and chopped up these balsam, I'll push them over in the burn pile. Wow, these things will push. You know, wouldn't you know it that I ran out of gas in the saw right as I was trying to finish cutting the stump off. Doesn't want to break. Thought I could find a weak spot in there. Not so. Those are skid steer chains, aren't they? They're not safety chains. What could go wrong? I think this is gonna work. I might have spoke too soon. We'll see. Let's call that good, huh? Works for me. I hope this pulls relatively easy. We got a pretty small chain on there. And I don't want to bend the bumper. Oh, look at that. Keep coming, girl. Keep coming. But once you get rolling, you gotta stop. That would not be good if it rolled into me. Or into this bucket. Uh-oh, I'm kind of going downhill. Whoa! I wonder if I should stop before it gets to this downhill part. Alright, there. Well, I didn't pull it out any too far, did I? Well, this is going back that way, so I'm going to turn it that way. These stakes are what are holding it in the ground. Man, oh, it's a good thing they're not in there any worse. So I used the bucket to lift up on that and that to get those last couple things out, whatever them stakes. I got a couple left on this side too. Lifting up. Worked really good on them too. This one here, there we go. Not so bad. All right, all the stakes are out. Well, I definitely, as you can see, this is leaning there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tweak this a little bit. Yeah, this one's leaned in too. That's what happens when you lift in the center, I suppose. I got a little closer to that tree than I wanted. I think I'm gonna go back that way and that way. I got a stick back there marking how far back I want to push it. Can only do a little bit on each side at a time. Got her all squared up where I want it. Got the floor all whatever. Time to put some class 5 in the bottom of it. Well, that looks better. Well, I built, well, it's the beginning of a pad. Yes, the Mountain Dew marks the corner. This is one other corner. Just kind of roughed it in. Now I gotta figure out what's level and square. We'll see if I can learn from my mistakes when I built that one in the Carport catastrophe video. Alright, so I got it marked 20 feet across, 20 feet across. I put 8 feet between the buildings. Now I'm gonna have to square them up and then level them up. You probably think I'm nuts, but this is one of the ways I do like a quick square. I lay down 2 panels, make sure they are perfectly lined up that way. Make sure that's nice and straight. And I pick a spot there. And then I go down here and I see, oh, we are about 3 inches off. Okay, you gotta make sure that side's straight. No gap. Make sure these are straight. Nice gap. Make sure it's lined up in the same spot. I think we're really close. I'm gonna put some stakes in and then I want to measure diagonally, make sure they're the same. So you magically go over there and build yourself. I'm gonna do the finger snap trick. Ready? Didn't work. Still didn't work. Shoot. This is one thing I don't like. These things are bent from the manufacturer and then they won't fit. So you gotta take something and bend them all up. I can't do it left-handed with the camera running. That's all it takes. Why they don't do that at the factory, I don't know. Remember to mark 17 1/8 off that edge, because that's where the first run of panels will start on the peak. Uh-oh, Bill. Cut in a little this time. Well, this load came from a different company. Doesn't look like the rock's near as big. Took a little dirt out of there, put it in here. So I added a little more. No, I'm not breathing hard. What a fight. You really should have help putting that up. I went and got a ladder and put the pieces in individually up there. It was easier. Still easier with 2 people. So these peak pieces, you definitely have to make sure that dimple right there is gone. Oh, look who's coming to check on me. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. I'm gonna bring some steel and put alongside that building that I bought from a guy. It's all gonna have to be cut. Whoa. pad there to park a trailer on or set stuff on. It's way darker out here than the camera lets on, but alright, I'm gonna try and level this thing up. See, I gotta, oh, we can barely see it. That's kind of why I waited till it was darker so I could see. Shows up really good now, doesn't it? Well, I was gonna say I was kind of surprised that it was within an inch throughout the whole building, but I shouldn't be, right? Because I know the guy that did the... Yeah, never mind. Ladders, saws, screw guns, carport, random steel. Let's make you look like that, only with a tan. Somebody's doing some deer hunting around here. So I clamped a couple pieces on the sides here to, well, to square everything up, I guess. And I got my first piece leaning up on a peak. Whew, hope this goes well. Cross our fingers. Oh, so this is my mark for front and back, and this is my mark for the edge of that. So I really have to pull this over. That one lines up better right there. That's why you gotta be really careful when you start out on these. Trying to be very, very meticulous. Measure, 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 square, square. Yeah, I got this, you know, pulling that together, that, trying to square it up. All the posts clamped to a sheet to hold them all. Yeah, I'm still fighting it a little. Well, here's where I'm at. I'm cutting these short sections to go on the back side. Got 3 panels on kind of there. And if we look right down this wall, looks pretty doggone good, doesn't it? So you can see I still got the strap there, strap there. I got a strap pulling this end wall. I guess we got to make sure it looks like it's tipped out a little bit. Looks pretty good. Really had to tighten that down to get this to pull in, so we had our foot overhang. Look at that. All right, I'm going to take this off now because I think we got enough screwed together that there's no way it can move now.
That was a dud.
It's a lot darker than it looks. Getting close. Well, I got invited to another deer camp to have steak tonight. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Matthew and Nathan, for helping me. Never would have got her done without you. That one went way better than that one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Sounds like that squirrel is having a rough morning. What's your deal? You just want to be on YouTube? Some people are like that too. Oh, wait, you talking about me? Go find the bear. Go play with the bear.